My name is Lucy. Some people call me Goose, and some people call me Crazy. I'm a rock climber, and I'm 12 years old. I've been going to the Red River Gorge since I was in my mom's womb, I guess. My parents pretty much lived there in the early 2000s, climbing and bolting routes. So this year, I'm so excited to spend spring break at the gorge with my two best friends, Charlotte, aka Charlie, and Evelyn. Spring break!
We did so many of my favorite things here at the Red, like climbing classics such as Eureka and Able. We also visited the Kentucky Reptile Zoo and watched an exciting venom extraction session. But there's one thing I have to add to my adventures at the Red, and that is bolting a brand new route. I've watched how my parents, especially my dad, bolt routes so many times through the years that it felt like a natural next step to learn how to do it. What better way than with my friends?
Okay, so the first step to bolting is exploration. This one is probably the step that takes the longest. You have to walk along the cliff lines and spot potential routes. Then you sometimes have to bushwhack, which I absolutely hate, but my dad considers himself a 5'13" bushwhacker. Afterwards, you have to figure out the best way to get the anchors in, which I feel like is the hardest part to me. We came back the next day to work on the routes. First, we top rope using the anchors that our dads previously put there. We had to figure out the moves, clean up the holds, and figure out where the bolt placements would be, like where the best clipping spot was, you know? Then my dad showed me how to use the drill, and we first practiced on the ground. Okay, so you have a straw. It's like really, probably not that long. You go in and out, just blowing, and then you get like a brush, and you go in and out, and then you blow on it some more, and you do that like 3 to 5 times, and then it's all clean.
How did that feel when drilling your first bolt hole?
Pretty good. I mean, it was definitely hard. It's hard to like start it because the drill just wants to like move around everywhere, and it's like really heavy. But I think I was pretty proud of myself for that.
Woo! Good job, Goose.
The hardest part though was going from doing it on the ground level to doing it on the rope, because it feels different, because when I was doing it on the ground I had it in front of me, but when you're on there you have to have it on the side because of course you have the rope, and it's an awkward positioning because you have to put your feet somewhere and then make sure that you're staying on the wall and holding it secure. And the hard part that my dad had to help me with was the part where you actually put the glue, where you have the trigger, and you have to like squeeze it, but you have to squeeze it so hard. And that's really tough.
Okay.
So after you put the glue in and do all that process, you have to put the bolt in, and sometimes you have to hammer that, and then once the bolt's in, you have to wait an hour to like 2 hours for it to be able to set.
Good job, guys.
While we were waiting on the first route, we started working on the second one, and it was finally Charlie's turn to drill. We had some time to kill, so we had lunch while hanging on the ledge, and we even had some time for Macarena break. It was finally time to look at the routes. You're good, you're lucky. Ooh-hoo-hoo. I'm on top. Okay, we're good to go. Oh, what the heck? Why is it going? Okay, let's do this. Is this first part a little harder? The first part's the easiest.
Oh, Harry. Right?
It's just perfect! Yay! They got me. Got you. Okay, coming down. Number 1, goose on the loose.
Yeah.
Number 2, triple trouble. Then we had some ice cream, which it's so good. Like it was the best reward after all the climbing. Yeah, it was awesome. And then to cap the perfect day at the gorge, we had some Miguel's pizza. Best spring break ever!
Meow! 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 We're the Doppler effect!